Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for joining. I had a little bit of technical issues today. So lunchtime with Latrice is like little still lunchtime, but little a little later than expected. So thank you all for being here. I am excited to deliver this topic. As you all are joining in, give me a hey, give me a hi. Let me know if you're watching. If you're watching the replay, give me hashtag replay. If you're live, give me a hey, hashtag team live. I love seeing your comments because I get people joining live, and then so many of you are like I get like hundreds of views watching the replay. So I always want to give love to my people watching the replays as we're going through this. So today's topic is career pivots and leadership roles for women of color beyond 40. I just noticed that beyond 40, we have this whole other special caveat to our career, to our personalities, to our bodies. And so when we're having a career shift, when we're pivoting, when things are changing, in addition to what's going on inside of our body, what's going outside of us, and how people are perceiving us, it's just added challenges, right? Nothing is impossible. I've transitioned and pivoted beyond 40. My mom has done it, my clients have done it, but it's not a lot of information out there on how to easily do this. Like ChatGPT is going to give you some, whitewashed version, watered down version of what to do. So, really, for the next couple of months, I really am going to be focusing on my women of color beyond 40. And so many of you all have just messaged me and let me know, like, thank you, Latrice. Finally, someone is talking about this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to tell you all that I hear you, I see you. I want you all to come to me with more topics, more challenges that you want me to discuss, give advice on. This can even be an open forum. I'm going to share with you all my experience, what I've seen, what has helped my clients. But I also want to hear from you all. What are you going through? What do you see as a unique challenge that kind of no one or not too many people are talking about or touching on for your unique situation? And so pivoting in a leadership role has been coming up. So I've been talking a lot about pivoting and changing careers as a woman of color beyond 40. And then people were like, well, Latrice, what if I've built this career and I'm now a leader? Or what if I am an individual contributor, but I want to go into leadership? Or vice versa. I'm a leader in this industry, but now I want to pivot and I just want to be not just, but I want to be an individual contributor. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you all some quick tips on how to do this. I'm also going to invite you all to my free workshop that we just did this like 2 weeks ago, so you can watch the replay. And then I'm going to have a special event coming up at the end of the month where me and my sister are going to co-host. She's a psychiatric physician assistant, and so her and I are going to co-host an event for you all, and she's beyond 42. So we've got some amazing things in store for you guys. This is just our time with all the changes going on in the world. This is our time to finally be like, what is it that I want? Okay. So let me do a quick intro. Hey, I'm Latrice. If you are new to my channel, new to my network, welcome. I am Latrice Huff, career and leadership coach to ambitious women of color, and it's my mission and my movement to have you increase your salary, put more women of color in positions of power, and to help you do it in a way that feels authentic to you, sis. Okay. So here's my first tip when it comes to career pivots in a leadership role beyond 40. You need to remember you are a leader. If anyone's watching, last time I had someone and she was typing in the tips for me. Please do that. I will get a chance to type them in as well, and I may make this a post. But this is the one thing that I always have to keep reminding my clients. Sis, you are still a leader. Your leadership skills do not leave you just because you're pivoting into another career, just because you're pivoting into your own business, just because you're doing something different. That does not mean that your leadership skills have left. In fact, I would say leadership skills are the top skills you need when you are pivoting and transitioning at any age. So please keep that in mind. If you're feeling like, oh, I need to start over, I need to start entry level, or I'm not familiar with this industry, so I need to step down. What you need to do is is familiarize yourself with the support that people can offer you, with what does other people do, what is the ultimate goal, because I have seen several leaders and executives be placed in high level roles with not too much experience in either that role or that industry. And they can succeed and have succeeded with superior leadership skills and with support. So you need the right support, whether you're building your own team or coming into a team. What does that team not have that you're providing? And then as you're providing oversight for the team, you should also be saying, okay, is there another skill set missing that I need to be supported in? Right? So kind of a two in there. You're still a leader, and design your support. You're going to need to be supported. So many times, especially women of color beyond 40, we get into leadership roles and we think we need to do everything. Now, this is going to be tip two, is about support. No, you need to understand that you need support, and you should be structuring your support. Even if you're coming in into an already created team, either they need some training, but you need support. You need to be like, this is the skill set I need to be supported on, and they should be able to deliver. If they can't, either you need new staff members or they need to be trained on that skill set. All right. So that's kind of like a combo tip. Tip one, you have to keep in mind you are the leader. Leadership skills is a set of high level skills in itself. Please don't downplay the fact that you are a leader, that you can move people, that you can see things other people can't see, that you have this futuristic vision. Like myself as the leader, I always know I can't do things as fast as some of my staff members, but I know I set the direction for the team. I know that I set the direction and the goals and the mission and vision for the company, right? That's help us meet deadlines. Oh, am I frozen, you guys? All right, there we go. So it showed that I was frozen. Yes, you guys, we I I've decided we're still going to be great today. Technical issues and all, we are still going to be great today. This message will still get out because I know you all need to hear this, and I have this on my spirit, so I know it's going to work. All right, but yes, please keep that in mind. You are a leader. Leadership skills are enough. That's enough. Two, you need to be supported. So you need to do a full evaluation of the support that you have. This is more so when you get into the role, but I recommend doing it before as well. Because so many of my clients are like, Latrice, well, I need to do every job. I need to know how to do every job that my staff needs to know how to do. That's not true. You need to know how to get that role filled. You need to know how to get the support you're required, but you don't necessarily need to know how to do every single job. You do need to know how to get overall the job done. All right. So keep that in mind, please, when you're pivoting beyond 40. And this is going to be my third tip. Do not make your age the thing that takes you out of the game. I want you to know and please recognize your gifts that come with age. So many times, especially when you're 40 and when you're beyond 40 and you're in a leadership role. I see so many people and they're like, Latrice, but I'm competing with 20-year-olds. They have their own set of challenges, right? They have their own set of challenges. You have wisdom, you have leadership skills, you have interpersonal skills. Please don't make age that sole thing that where you take yourself out of the running. And I've seen this before where my clients have been like, okay, they're looking for someone with 10 years. I have 20. I'm definitely going to get this. And then they see, okay, maybe this role has like 25, 50, even 100 people who have applied. And they're like, I'm not going to apply. They're going to hire somebody younger. I'm like, you don't even know that. You have to get in the game. You have to play. Don't make your age a hindrance. Your age can be an advantage. You have wisdom, you have experience, you have expertise. You can predict certain things, even when you're pivoting in a different industry. Sometimes when we're going into different industries, we don't understand everything that we bring. For instance, I'll share this with you all. So before I got into marketing, I was in accounting. Okay. I hated accounting, but I was good at it. I've always been like good at numbers. I was good at the laws. I just get it. I just get accounting, right? Not my forte, but I just get it. So when I transitioned into marketing, which I loved, what I didn't even realize until I got into the marketing aspect, that there's a lot of accounting required in marketing. Most people don't see that. You have to know how to manage a budget. You have to know how to negotiate contracts. You have to be able to allocate certain things and think and forecast and predict what you're going to be using, which funds on which, what type of return on investment you're going to be getting when you invest in this marketing effort, right? And so I didn't even use that as a selling point. And when I got in it, everyone was so shocked that I understood all this market, all of these accounting and finance language, right? So then when I transitioned into HR, I had a marketing background and I had an accounting background. It made me untouchable. I was fierce when it came to human resources, right? I could talk to marketing. I knew how to attract the best employees and the best talent. I knew how to negotiate those contracts. I knew which budgets, what was in our budget. Like we had to plan events. We planned employee engagement events. We planned like holiday parties. We also then started looking and planning for like insurance agencies and insurance brokers and all of these things that used my accounting skills. By then, I knew how to leverage my accounting skills and my marketing skills for that position. So I went into the interview telling them, I was like, hey, the same way that I've marketed the company for clients is the same way I'm going to market the company for top talent and employees. The same way in accounting, where I'm able to get things balanced, I'm able to see what's in the best interest of the company and how we can get a return on our investment and what is allocated where, when. That is the same thing I'm going to do in human resources to make sure we have the budget, we have the resources to get things done, to improve these initiatives and actually implement what we have in mind. Do you all see what I'm saying? Let me know if you're like, okay, Latrice, I got this. This is how you're going to do it. I'm giving y'all behind the scenes here. This has worked for myself. This has worked for my clients. I shared with you all even before that I had a client who, in a leadership role, director level role, she was initially declined for this particular role, same company and everything, because she didn't have industry experience. She had been in retail her entire career, and this was a healthcare industry. And so the reason they declined her, they told her, was because she did not have healthcare experience. We then worked together. We revised her resume, her LinkedIn, but we also revised how she positioned herself. This is just positioning. We revised how she positioned herself and how she talked about her brand and her previous experience. So when she saw that the position was available again, and she applied and she got the interview, we talked up front about that skill set that they thought she was missing, which is industry experience. And what she said was, I know people, I can get people to move. This is her brand. She's worked with people all her entire career. And then she said, I can learn this industry. I'm a quick learner. I can learn this industry, but I know people. I can get people to move. I can get people in the place where we need them at the time that we need them and have them effectively do their job. And she got the position. Not only did she get the position, she got a bonus. It was, I want to say it was in like 50, like a hybrid role, like 15 minutes from her job. And I remember her telling me, like, Latrice, I just have peace of mind. It was something she wanted to do. It was close to her house. It was out of retail. It was every single thing that she wanted. But she had to learn how to leverage the skills that she had. And she was over 40. And she was over 40. So I need you all to take what I'm saying and think about how you can apply it at this point in your life. If you want help, if you want assistance, this is exactly what I help my clients do. Right now, we're having the replay of our previous workshop that we did on how to career pivot as a woman of color beyond 40. We go over successful ways to do it. I also give you the mistakes that I see women of color make, and we talk about actionable steps that you can do right now. Just put pivot in the comments and we'll send you that link to go ahead and get free access to the workshop. Okay. Then, if you're like, hey, Latrice, I would love to work with you, you can DM me, message me the word pivot. I'll send you the free workshop and I'll send you the link to book a call with me. And we can see how we can get you transitioned into the ideal career in that leadership role in the ideal industry where you want to be. Sis, now is your time. I'm so excited for you. 2025 is the year of thrive. This is what I'm naming it. This is the year we are going to thrive. We're going to turn the volume down on the news and social media, and we're going to invest in ourselves and our well being and our career. And we're going to use this time of transition and change as a time that we can thrive in 2025. I am looking forward to hearing from you all and working with you all. This has been amazing. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell twice. If you're on LinkedIn, be sure to follow me and hit the notification bell twice so you get notified each time I go live. I'm going to be going live every Monday at lunchtime at 12 p.m., around 12 p.m. If all my tech is working well, around 12 p.m. Eastern. But I'm just so excited to spend this time with you all. Hey, Tawana. All right, we're going to get you that link. Hey, love this picture of you. That's a beautiful picture. I love your hair. But we will get that link to you, Miss Tawana. And if you all want to speak with me privately, again, just message me, direct message me, Pivot, and we'll go ahead and set you up with a call. I want you all to enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Bye.